This project has confirmed my beliefs about the importance of lesson plans. Lesson plans are more than just a piece of documentation that gets filed away for auditing purpose. To me, lesson plan is a very personal document that requires thinking process from me about detailed description of the course of instruction. It is my guide for running a lesson as to what my students are supposed to learn, the procedures and materials required for that learning, and a means to measure how well students learn. As teachers, it is very crucial to understand theories behind cognitive development and information processing so that their lesson plans will be more meaningful. I am an ardent fan of Vygotsky. I believe in his ZPD theory. Therefore, when I plan my lessons, I would think of the level of performance for each of my students and prepare instructions and activities to match and stretch them. Scaffolding and differentiation are two big words that linger in my mind each time I plan lessons. To me, a successful lesson plan is when my students can learn and use the skills and knowledge taught in various settings independently in the real world.
Lesson plans used to be something that I do for auditing purposes, but also for me to be my go-to document in case I forget what I need to do in class. However, given that I do not teach kids, the theories that I've come to learn from this module and their application to this assignment has highlighted the deeper workings of how children learn. As a parent, it has developed my interest in understanding my young daughter's cognitive and learning development, how they learn and respond to external stimuli. And it also made me more interested in understanding the extent our education system parallels children's cognitive development at different ages.
This is a refresher course for me to really relook at the learning theories, especially Piaget's and Vygotsky's. Now, with this better understanding of the students' cognitive development now, I can apply the learning to my challenging students, better gauge their abilities and stages they are in to prepare effective lessons and assessments. As my friends mentioned also, this has been a learning journey for me. All educators should take this as a course to understand their students better and ensure that during planning of the lessons, learners' cognitive development stages should be really looked into and customized to make the lesson more effective.
Being in the teaching profession for over 17 years now, I'm humbled by this simple yet profound realization that I need to give my students sufficient time to think for themselves. Too many a time, we teachers rush on to students through their education. We need to complete syllabus, or our students will not be able to score during the exams. And we boast of the success stories of many students under our charge. Academically, Singapore is ranked among the top performing countries. However, one question I felt teachers must ask themselves is how have the pupils acquired the content knowledge and enjoyed the learning process at the same time? According to Piaget and Vygotsky, knowledge must be mentally constructed by the child. I agree that collaborative learning and problem solving are crucial for children to develop cognitively. Besides allowing my students the time and space to construct their own knowledge, I also picked up the importance of scaffolding to aid my students' cognitive development. Although we teachers have been scaffolding our students' learning daily, I now am more conscious of the importance of designing my lessons to meet the ZPD, Zone of Proximal Development, of my students. I now am more sensitive and quicker in recognizing the sign of a lesson which did not manage to meet my students' ZPD. And the sign is none other than a very bored face.
I personally was very surprised at the amount of effort we all came together to work at this lesson plan. And it goes to show one thing, that teachers, when we collectively combine together our years of experience and wisdom, we are able to design lessons which are really effective for the students' learning, that are aligned to the students' cognitive growth. So, for me is that, it basically just speaks to me that we should be investing our time and energy more on designing such effective lessons rather than just on analyzing trends, results and so on and so forth, which are important in itself. But where do we focus our energy? Right? I think collectively teachers should be focusing their energy and their wisdom on designing proper and effective lessons based on the growth on where the stages of their children are. So we do not design lessons just because of convenience or out of compulsion. We design lessons out of conviction because we are teachers.